Y'all, I applied. I was rejected. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, More Life with S. Marie. I'm Sydney, and if you don't know, now you know. This video is featured under my series called The Mada Chronicles, where I'll talk about my journey throughout the Peace Corps, Madagascar, and how I'm readjusting to life back home. So if you are excited and want to hear more about that, please stay tuned. Today in this video, I will be talking about my journey to the Peace Corps. I decided to share my journey to the Peace Corps because I feel like last week's video was showing my house and how I was living, but maybe you don't know how I necessarily ended up there. So I just want to take y'all back a little bit and share my journey to the Peace Corps. If you have not watched last week's videos, click the link right there to check that one out. And if you're interested in figuring out how I ended up in the Peace Corps in the first place, continue watching this one. So my journey to the Peace Corps started my freshman year of college at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, ILA. So it started there, and I was just in one of my freshman classes, and a Peace Corps recruiter came to our class and presented Peace Corps as this organization where Americans go abroad and provide technical skills, but it's also kind of like a cultural immersion program where you like learn the language, learn the culture, befriend with the community, and also provide those technical skills to help better serve your community. So I was like listening to her spiel, looking at the images and the pictures, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is what I want to do. Like, have y'all ever felt that feeling where like you hear something or see something or think about something or dream about something and your heart is just like fluttering, like it's on fire? That's kind of how my heart was after I heard about the Peace Corps from this woman. I went around to all my friends like saying, I want to go to the Peace Corps, blah blah blah. I started telling my family and my mom and stuff, and everybody was just like, the Peace Corps, like, are you sure? There's a lot of bugs out there. Side note, they weren't lying, okay? There were a lot of bugs the size of my head. I'm exaggerating on that part, but there were a lot of bugs. Those were the comments. It was very much either negative or concerned, or it wasn't like, yeah, that's a great idea, like, go ahead girl. It was like, are you sure? That doubt that the people that I told started to kind of creep into me, and I decided maybe I don't want to go to the Peace Corps. Maybe that's not something that's for me. And so I just pushed it off in the back of my mind. Like, I didn't think about it anymore. And it's not like I had people around me or people in my circle and my friends and my family that had been in the Peace Corps. Like, I've never heard of it before that recruiter came into my class. And so it was nobody that I could really talk about these things with. So I just was like, maybe I won't go. And then it was one moment when I went to my grandmother's house, and we were just having like a granddaughter chat, and she was initially telling me about like relationships. Then it kind of deviated into passion, and my grandmother was just really telling me that it's really important in life to do what you are passionate about and not be led and drawn to go a certain way because of money. She's like, the money will come when you're passionate about, like, it will show in your work, it will show in your attitude about it, it will show in your motivation. And so to really truly do what you're passionate about, because life is too short to be letting money be your idol. She's talking all this talk about passion, and I'm like, my heart is racing. My heart is really racing. And I'm just like, Grandma, I want to be a part of the Peace Corps. I want to go abroad and go to the Peace Corps. And she sat there, and she said, well then go. And I was just like, I started bawling. Like, I was bawling, crying, because she was the first person to say, well then go. And I just needed one person in my immediate like family circle, friends, to just tell me just go. And literally I hit the ground running. I started researching Peace Corps. I said, my grandma said I could go. So I started researching the Peace Corps and looking up places that I wanted to go. And I found this one place that was leaving soon after I graduated. I thought it was perfect. It was a community health youth development program, and I majored in community health. And if anybody knows me, they know I love kids, like Sid love the kids. And so I thought this was the perfect program, y'all. Like, I thought God was calling me to this place. Y'all, I applied. I was rejected. I was rejected. I still remember this day, like, I was so mad. I was so hurt. I was so in awe. Like, this was my first rejection. Like, I had never been rejected from something in my life. If I'm being honest, I was mad at God. Like, I really thought that God called me to go to this place, and I thought that the position was perfect for me, and I was rejected. And I was just really confused. Like, Lord, I thought all these years, like, I thought that this was the moment. I felt like I was led to reach out to the person who had rejected me and ask her why I did not get accepted into the Peace Corps. And she was honest, and she said, like, honestly, I didn't do my research about it. Like, I thought I did my research, but I didn't do my research. And it turns out that, you know, application is a rolling application. And so I applied the day before the deadline was over, thinking that that was okay. It's like, no, they had already accepted almost all of their positions. And so the last remaining positions, they were looking for people that were like super qualified. She sent me links about people who were rejected the first time and then reapply, and then they were accepted. And so I read those links, and they were honestly very motivating. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna do it again. So going from there, I read the links. I emailed my recruiter at my university. Shout out to my recruiter, y'all. I emailed my recruiter at my university. She looked over my essays, edited them a little bit, and then my recruiter told me about Madagascar. Like, I didn't know anything about Madagascar. Madagascar wasn't even on my mind, but she served in Madagascar, and she was just telling me about it, telling me how beautiful the culture was. And I was just like, okay, this is something that I can see myself living there. And so I applied. So come August, I was accepted into the Peace Corps. Peace Corps Madagascar, Peace Corps Madagascar. After the months of waiting, going through the application process, and I think we had to do some medical stuff before that. I can't really remember for sure, but I was accepted into the Peace Corps, and I was just like, thank you, Lord. Like, it was literally like the best feeling ever. Just feeling like you know where you going. Like, I have a direction. And so I was really thankful for that. But if I'm being honest, I was really thankful. Hindsight. I was really thankful that I was rejected from the Peace Corps. I feel like in the beginning, I was not going in with the right mindset. I was going in very arrogant and very like, oh, this is a volunteer position. Like, they need volunteers. They need me. And I'm all that in a bag of chips. Like, they don't need me, okay? Peace Corps don't need me, and my communities don't need me, okay? I feel that my rejection into the Peace Corps the first time really brought me down a notch, really humbled me, and also taught me a lot about applying to places. Like, it's important to do research before you're just applying anywhere. Research about the organization, about the application process, about so many other things. So I don't think, I know I needed to get rejected, because it definitely humbled me. It changed my mindset. It changed me thinking, like, why do I really want to go to the Peace Corps? Like, what is my motivation for going? And my motivation was, I wanted to go to these communities to serve, but I had to take my ego out of it in order to see that. And I feel like the rejection definitely humbled me. So I'm thankful for it. Looking back, going through it, I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. It was tough. 4 months before I was supposed to leave, I had a major panic attack. And I believe the enemy just really got in my head and started to fill my head with thoughts and fears about going to the Peace Corps. I was thinking about something could happen to my family. I was thinking about something could happen to me. I would never see anybody ever again. And I was also thinking, like, people would forget about me. Like, my family would forget about me. People would move on without me. And that was an extreme fear of mine, and it just started eating me and attacking me. At this point, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was playing a coffee house chill playlist on Apple Music, and I was telling God how much I loved him and how much I'm just really thankful for him. But if I'm being honest, like, I really need someone right now, this minute, audibly, to tell me that I'm okay. And I'm doing this like crying. And I was just like, I really just need someone to tell me that I'm okay, that I'm gonna be okay, that I'm not alone, that people aren't gonna forget about me. Like, I told him that, like, I'm like crying out, like, I need somebody, like, to tell me that everything is gonna be okay. And y'all, I'm not lying. Like, I'm not lying, because I know the consequences of presenting a false testimony. And the moment I closed my mouth from saying that, like, I need you to tell me that I'm gonna be okay, and I needed to hear it on my coffee house chill playlist, a song called Home by Philip Phillips came on. This is the coffee house chill playlist. Remember that. This song's lyrics reads, and it's a very popular song, like, I believe I heard it before, but the lyrics read, "Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. I'm going to make this place your home. Just wait. Settle down. It'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to those demons. They'll fill you with fear. The trouble might drag you down. If you get lost, you will always be found. Just know you're not alone. I'm going to make this place your home." Y'all, I feel like I still kind of get emotional thinking about it, because literally God is just so good. Like, I started bawling again, but now it wasn't of fear. It was of awe and amazing and of thankfulness and of gratitude that God literally knows what you need in every moment that you need it. And he knew I needed to hear that I was going to be okay. And he sent a song. It wasn't a gospel playlist. It wasn't even a gospel song or a Christian. I don't even know if it's a Christian song, but it had literally exactly what I needed to hear at the exact moment, and I was just so thankful for God. And it was also confirmation that I was going in the direction that I was supposed to be going in. And literally after that day, I had no doubt in my mind if I was going to be okay in the Peace Corps. Like, I had, I walked around on air. Like, people would come up to me like, "Oh, you're not scared about going to the Peace Corps? Oh, you're not worried?" Nope. God already said I was going to be okay. He already said he was going to make the place my home. He said, like, I will be good. Do you know the type of confidence that you have when you know God is like surrounding your dreams and your hopes, and you just know that he's gonna be there for you, and you just know that he's real? Like, I was literally walking around like, I'm supposed to be here. And so fast forward to February, packed up the day before. I didn't get any sleep that night, and I said goodbye to my mother on that plane to go to Philadelphia. And I was okay. Like, I was okay because I knew that this was where I was supposed to be going at this time in my life. And I feel like that was just the biggest blessing. I'm just very thankful that God sent that message to me, that I would be able to go there so assured and so confident and just so full of love, grace, and excitement about this new journey that I was going on. And then next thing you know, I was in Madagascar. So that is my journey to the Peace Corps, from first hearing about it to rejection, to doubts, to fear, to God just giving me the reassurance that I needed, to me getting on that plane and going to Madagascar. So thank you so much for tuning into my video and hearing about my journey to the Peace Corps. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys back next week. I'm Sydney, and you're watching More Life with S. Marie.